Okay, let's go again. So, let's have a look at my opponent. This has been ichiban. Okay, let's play d4 here. Try Sämisch again. Try and clamp down on the counterplay a little bit. I'll play like bishop e2 and just hold up b5 for a moment. He's playing it anyway here. Can't take on a7, or the problem with b2 here. I don't want him coming to d4. Maybe there's a b2 problem. If I hold that for a second, I'll just get my king to safety. So, something like rook a3, just to sort of gang up on a6. He's on this, get rid of this as a target. Is bishop c4 any good? I wonder. No, he's threatening knight d5. He seems to, unfortunately, it's a dynamic looking position. I'll try bishop d3 just to get out of trouble on this e file. I hope. Something like bishop g5 and knight f5, maybe? Knight f5, we took queen g5, we took d3, then what? We'll take on b5 first, then knight f5, threaten the bishop. Might be worth doing. Bishop e3 here, or f4, maybe f4 for e5 and f5. It's using that knight support of e4. I don't want this as a tempo. What about rook a6 for rook c6? If c4 is dangerous to get a pawn, plus pawn. So rook c6 could be the answer there. Now e5 is possible here because takes rook takes f6 with knight d5 ed. What about rook d6? There's knight g4 as well to factor in. Knight g4, no. That could be tricky, yes. Bishop g5. It says d6 with maybe potentially d7. Or there's f5, maybe f5 is better. Just trying to get some dynamics myself. Knight e4. Mind you, this is dangerous. What about rook c6? Just drive the queen away. Okay. Or if I take that rook, it's not really doing much otherwise. I'll play h3 now. There's knight f2. King h. Right. And now knight h2, I think. Knight f2, king h2. Okay. Bishop h6 here. I'm closing the bishop though. Yeah, maybe I can get it out though. G5 looks pretty bad for the bishop. What does that do? Creates a pass pawn. Okay. What about FG for a start? Okay. Takes and then or C5. And C5 doesn't really do anything. Queen E2 doesn't really do anything. I don't know. D6. Actually, D6. Isn't it? Takes rook F2. So I might have. Yeah. So I guess D7 doesn't do anything. Or C5. That's pretty nasty. Queen C2. On G6. But I'm down to a minute 16, so I'm down on the clock, down on position at the moment. It's not particularly hot. I don't know, knight h5 or let's get this out of the way. Maybe rook b1, bishop c3. Try and do something about this pawn. Not really getting the chance to do something about the pawn, I suppose. There is taking here as well. That's not really. I don't know. It doesn't look as though it bodes well in this position. Let knight to c3. Knight d5, is that in use? There might be knight f6 as a possibility. I was going onto a pin here. Okay, I can take this. He's over me like a rash in this game. What about queen f5 there, actually? That would have been interesting. Queen and knight coordinating. Maybe like this. Interesting. Blimey, is this guy been beating everyone up or something? He had loads of play. No, he's had some losses. He's slipping out at the end. He just had loads of counterplay. This is not how to give the opponent too much counterplay. Why did he have so much counterplay? He didn't even play a6. He just played just straight for b5 here. Black's got a great position. I help the pawn structure, of course. I don't know really. Black's control of e5 is good. Something's gone wrong in the opening. He's just got, he's created the pass pawn. He could have tried to trap the bishop. So, trying to slow things up here. At some point, this g5 didn't really help when he played G5. He's just gone straight into a pin. He's created a pin rather. I think Queen F5 here, much better. Ask questions immediately about the king safety. G5 was a bad move. Clearly he was doing very well. And before that, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.